Alright, what up guys, G-Dog Casey here, bringing you some MLB 2k11. This is my new series I'm going to be doing with my Toronto Blue Jays franchise, with a little twist. Instead of having the regular Toronto Blue Jays lineup, I'm going to be running with a whole bunch of friends that I created and put on the team. A lot of you guys are on Facebook, and I will be posting this video to YouTube as well as Facebook, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. And I think it's pretty awesome as we take a look at Pat McPhee, my number 2 starting pitcher, number 2 on the rotation. This is my second game of spring training. I did one game just as a sort of test run. And yeah, so let's watch. So this is the top of the first with Pat McPhee getting a nice line out to Victoria Wary. He's my second baseman. Now we have still the same inning, top of the first. Getting a nice liner up to Tam Tran, who's my shortstop. Now this is just the first inning. I decided to kind of show it off a bit. I will be focusing more on the actual highlights of the game. I just wanted to show off all my players there, as you got a quick chance to see if one of your names is in there. And we got a 2-2 count still in the top of the first with a curveball and a strikeout. Striking out the Phillies batters and finish the inning with no hits. Here we have Victoria Wary just waiting on a pitch here, the 2-2 count, and gets struck out. That's Cliff Lee pitching, who is a very, very good pitcher. Honestly has the ability to carve through pretty much most of my lineup. Here we got, I believe that's Matt Valentgood. Getting ready, another 2-2 count, and he strikes out as well. So that just goes to show, first inning, bottom of the first, and Cliff Lee strikes 2 of my guys out. As you take a look at Valentgood's crazy swing. Here we go on the top of the second, sorry. 1-2 count, 2 outs, and Pat McPhee manages to collect another strikeout. Pretty impressive. 2 strikeouts in 2 innings. I'm okay with that. And still in the same inning, that Phillies batter lines one out to left. And as the announcer just said, that'd be the first hit of the game. So now we got a runner on first, trying to see if we can get anything done, and Tam Tran comes up with a nice jumping catch and shortstop to end the inning. Good defense keeping Pat McPhee in the game. And I think this is me, Casey Olsen at bat, driving a nice base hit and getting on first.
I think he has enough discipline to get a good pitch and try to drive it. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center.
Nice drive right over the left fielder. It's going to be a double. And the runner on first seems to be rounding, and he's going to make it all the way to home. And the Blue Jays will take a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Sorry, bottom of the second. As we take a look, that's I'm not sure who that is. I will get better at figuring out who that is. I actually think that's Sam Lett. Making a nice run from first all the way to home plate and scoring the Jays a run.
Really like is their approach at the plate, their weight.
And that's Darcy Richer lining one out to center. Just a simple single, but Casey Olsen's actually going to round third and come all the way home. So we got a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second. The third baseman giving him the stop sign, but he just goes anyway. So here we go, top of the third. Pat McPhee winding up. 0-0 count. And that guy just lines it to right. And the throw from Richer is not going to be good enough to keep him at first. So now we got a runner on second, still no outs, and we get another base hit over to left field as Boileau tries his best to get the ball in there to home plate, but it's not going to be fast enough, and the Phillies put one on the board. And in the same inning, runner on first. Sam Lett starts a nice double play to end the inning with minimal damage done. That could have been a lot worse.
Beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense.
So here we go. Victoria Wary
2-1 pitch.
at bat.
Swinging a roller towards the hole.
Gets a slow roller to third, and he actually forces the third baseman to overthrow that, and it pulls the first baseman right off the bag. So she makes it on first for a error. And then, who was that? Sam Lett striking out to end the inning, so nothing happening there. So now we got the top of the fourth. We already have one out, and this is the 1-0 pitch. Fastball pretty much right down the middle, and I think that's Upton, or sorry, Chase Utley, who just knocks that one right out of the park, and now we have a tie game at 2. Pat McPhee looking a little upset with himself there as we watch the replay of that home run. Just drives it opposite field.
Now this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs.
So this is the same inning. Actually, it's the next batter. Still one out. And he just chops something out there, and Riche makes a horrible dive attempt. The ball just bounces over him, and Olsen has to run like across the field just to pick it up. So that batter will make it to third. No problem at all.
So he legs out a triple there.
Well, he shoots this one out toward the wall,
And McPhee's looking like he's in a bit of trouble. So we got the same inning. The next batter with a runner on third. And this guy just drives it right into the gap. Looks like it's going to be a home run actually, but it bounces off the wall. And Olsen tries to get a throw in to at least hold the guy at second, and it's actually not going to work either. So back-to-back triples for the Phillies. Give them the lead. Pat McPhee having a bit of a bad inning there as we watch the runner tag up at third after maybe it might have been a catch, but he just manages to leg it in there to home. So here we have a routine foul ball, but Pat McPhee suddenly looking like he's in lots of pain, and he's actually going to be out for a couple weeks. But this is only spring training, so it's not the biggest deal, and he will be back by game 1 of the season opener. But we're trying to decide who to put in here, and I go with Casey Janssen. The bullpen is basically made up of actual Blue Jays because I didn't want to create like 8 pitchers that were probably not going to play very often. But my closer is a buddy of mine, so we'll get to see him hopefully. And Casey Janssen comes in and just gets the strikeout that McPhee was in the McPhee was building up. He had the batter at 2 strikes, and then he got injured, so Janssen just walks in and throws 1 pitch and strikes the guy out. And Cliff Lee's still tearing up our lineup, getting another strikeout. That was Don Boileau striking out. And now we have Olsen at bat, striking out as well. So here we go on the top of the 5th. Still a 3-2 game. Now we have a runner on first, and Janssen gives up a hit that where he just misses, and that's going to be key, I think. Because now we got runners on second and third, and Janssen looks like he might give up a hit, but Riche actually manages to get over there in time to end the inning. So that hit actually wasn't key, but you know, Janssen managing to get out of that inning without giving up a run, which is nice. So here we have Darcy Riche at bat. No one on, no outs. And he lines a nice ball to left field, hopefully looking to make it to second base. No, he goes back. So it's just a single. But a nice hit nonetheless by Darcy Riche. And he's on first now with Victoria Wary. And Riche goes for a steal, and I don't know about this call. The ump calls him out. I'm not really sure. When I look at it, I mean, let's take a look here. He could have been out. He could have been safe. Maybe it was out. I'm not sure. But it was pretty questionable at least. So now we have the top of the 7th. Janssen giving up yet another hit. Olsen just able to cut this off, though, and keep the runner on first.
Hit in the air to left center. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance.
Shane Victorino gets on base, and now we have him on first with 2 outs. And he goes to throw, or sorry, he goes to steal, and Matt Valengood makes a beautiful throw to second to tag the runner out and end the inning. Stop them from scoring another run yet again.
And his throw, he is out. Great throw. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base.
I believe that was Don Boileau getting a single up to into the left field and getting on first base. Now we have Olsen. This is the bottom of the 7th. Jay's still down by 2. Boileau goes for the steal, and he's actually going to make a pro slide and get in there safely. So Olsen's at the plate with runner in scoring position, hoping to drive that run in and tie the game up. As it's getting pretty late, we're in the 7th inning now. So now Boileau's at second. Olsen waits for a pitch, and he drives it into the left field yet again. And there goes Boileau rounding third, and he's going to make it into home base, or sorry, home plate, and tie the game in the bottom of the 7th. And he's pumped up about it. As we watch a replay of Olsen driving that one to left, and there's Boileau rounding third. And he makes it with more than enough time.
You've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
He's better than that. Fair down.
Here we have Darcy Richer allowing Olsen to try to steal a base, and he gets tagged out so early. That was just a bad steal attempt. Getting a little greedy on the base path. As we watch, there's a little bit of lag from Fraps there, but there we go, it's back up now. And that was just a bad steal attempt in general. So I believe at this point we brought in Sean Camp, and he gets a strikeout in the top of the 8th, keeping the game close. As we watch a replay of that pitch. Now we're on the bottom of the 8th. Victoria Ware's up at bat, trying to do something here to get the Jays back in it. And she manages to hit one into right field and get a single.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, line to right field.
And we have Ryan O'Brien stepping up to the plate with Wary on first, trying to make something happen here. Here comes the pitch. And O'Brien drives one right over the right fielder. And that's going to be a very easy play for Wary to round third and make it all the way home. O'Brien, though, gets caught trying to take third base, and he ends up getting tagged out at second. But the damage was done, and the Jays managed to drive in a run and take the lead in the bottom of the 8th. As Valengood steps up with 1 out and knocks one right to the right field gap. Now he's going to go for third as well, and this time he's going to be lucky enough to make it in standing. So a nice triple from Matt Valengood. And the Jays are putting on some more pressure in the 8th. As we take a look at this this replay of this hit. And it appears that the ball bounces right off the corner of the wall. So I'm not sure if that should be a home run or not. I guess it bounced back in, so it should be a fair, or the ball should be in play, but it was so close to going over. But no matter, because in steps Sam Lett with Valengood on third. And he drives this one right out of the park, no question about it. The outfielders are like jogging, but they know they're not going to get to it. So there's the first home run of the Blue Jays spring training season. And we get a nice shot of the grass for some reason. 2K thought that that was important. And the Phillies pitcher looking in shame as the Jays increase their lead. And now we have Ryan Summers, the Blue Jays closer, stepping in the top of the 9th with 1 out, trying to collect the save. And he manages to take out the Phillies batter there. And now with 2 outs, no one on. Nice pitch, makes a ground ball go right to Wary, who throws it over to Lett to end the game. So the Jays will take this one 6-3. Pretty good game. I'm noticing 2K11 has some very realistic games in store for me, so I'm very excited to keep going with this Blue Jays franchise. Let me know if you guys enjoy it, if you want me to do something a little different, if you think I can improve in one way or another. Let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoy it. There's lots more of this to come. Thanks for watching.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home.
Oh, no question. question about if they get the win in a close game or